Hey, what up everybody? Hope you're all doing well. As the title says, I'd like to talk about the state of Warzone today. The last few weeks, I just really haven't had any motivation to play Warzone. And recently I've been just jotting notes out on my phone anytime they come to me about things that need changing or that could be different, better. I also just want to add some perspective of where my mind is at personally with the game, because I get it all the time of people saying they pretty much are done with Warzone right now. They've quit for a few weeks or months and they just enjoy watching it, whether it be me or somebody else. So I just want to kind of shed some light on where I'm at, because you just click on the video, you watch, you know, a 10-15 minute video of me playing the game, and I try and get my best highlights or gameplays for you, but you don't see all the other things that are going on. So it's nice to have a chance to just kind of sit down and talk about it, so you kind of get where I'm coming from. I don't want the narrative of this video to just be Warzone is shit and that's it, and we just throw our hands up. Yeah, well, pack it up, let's go home. Content creation for me on this game has been pretty difficult lately. Between the hackers, everybody's running into them. I understand you guys are going through it as well. The hackers, the dev errors slash memory errors. I've been getting a lot of those recently. I don't know how many of you guys are, but I've been dealing with it a lot. And then server crashes as well. The disconnecting from hosts. That all could be stuff on my end. I'm not 100% sure. But even if I do maneuver around all those obstacles, I still, you know, we still got good old skill-based matchmaking just chilling there. And it's tough, man. It's really tough. Warzone has a way of bringing out the competitive side in you. And I'm competitive by nature. I think it's great. Competition is great. It makes you strive to get better at things. But me personally, I'm starting to like lose that side of content creation, video making. Video games are supposed to be fun, and that's a problem. I'm not a pro player. I don't want to be a pro player because I can't sacrifice that much time. I enjoy time with my wife, the dogs, going outside, working out, doing things, and you have to give up a lot of that stuff to commit on being one of the best of the best. My content, I just want to be slightly, maybe above average, and crack some jokes, put out some chill energy, and hopefully people will enjoy it. I'm ranting a ton, but I'm trying to give you the insight of what's going on in my head. Let's reel it back a little bit. I make Warzone solo videos of different guns for the most part, and that's how people usually find me on YouTube. I feel as though Warzone solos isn't getting the attention it needs to thrive. Sorry, I'm checking my notes. Lobby health is a big one. You've got like 40 players in Zone 2. I mean, it's insane, which slows down gameplay a lot. Not to mention Ghost is also in there. Loadout cost is another one. We're still, you know, loadout is still $10,000 even though you're a single player trying to find the money. Dead silence is another one. It's a big problem in this game. Even though they took out stopping power for the most part, you can still find it. It's pretty rare, but I feel like dead silence has just doubled in spawn rate since they've done that. The self-res has gotten a lot better. The spawn rate isn't as crazy as it used to be, getting them out of crates. I still think, personally, it should just be a purchase thing only. Another big thing that people don't really talk about a lot with solos is the vehicles. Vehicles are huge because in trios and quads, you can just all team shot a vehicle. It gets destroyed pretty quickly and you go on about your game. But with solos, it's a lot different. You can control the pace with vehicles, and the big thing that I think is overpowered is the entry and exit animations of those vehicles is way too fast. You don't get punished for jumping out of a vehicle going full speed, so you're at such an advantage when you have a vehicle and you're in the middle of a fight. If you've been following Warzone for a long time, you definitely have heard about SBMM, skill-based matchmaking. There's a lot of people that want it, there's a lot of people that don't want it. In my personal opinion, it needs to be implemented to a certain extent. It does make my job harder with the content that I create, you know, dropping down and trying to get the full gameplay of me doing well with the gun and winning or almost winning while commentating over it while trying to be somewhat entertaining. Like I said, skill-based matchmaking needs to be implemented. To how far of a degree it's in there and how hard it pushes players into certain brackets and skill levels, I'm not for sure. I feel like it still needs to be fine-tuned. But me personally, I want to go up against another good player or good players. It makes me a better player. If I die, I learn from the failures. If I win and it's a very close fight, it makes for really good content. It makes for a good video. Here's the other side of the coin with SBMM, the negative side. me personally, what I've experienced is, you know, you're 5 hours deep into a gaming session. You haven't really gotten anything great that day. Nothing's really as spectacular has happened. You've just been kind of playing like mediocre. You're starting to get tired. The reaction time starts to get slower, but you're still getting put up against these skill level of guys that are the same as yours, maybe a little bit greater, a little bit lower, but you're still in that range. And you know, you're human. You're gonna get tired. You're going to lose that energy, but you're still getting pitted against the same level of guys all day long. Granted, you play long enough, sometimes you get a very, very low skilled lobby, but that's just, you know, that's all randomness, and it takes a toll on you, I guess is what I'm trying to get at. It takes a toll on you. A few other things I want to touch on was time to kill and metas with this game. Ever since the Cold War integration, I feel like the amount of guns that you can compete with is very limited. And there's this obsession of trying to find the meta of the month and just the stats of everything, and really fine-tuning what you're using, and you're using the best of the best 24/7. Now this makes for great content for YouTubers that want to use the gun, show it off, show how powerful it is. But after that video has been made, after the gun has been used, you're kind of just stuck in limbo with this, you know, 1 or 2 different guns that is viable for competing against other players. And this kind of just brings in this stale feeling to the game. So this all wraps up and brings me back to my point in the very beginning is I just haven't had a lot of motivation to play recently. Warzone has so much potential if they make the right changes going forward. It has such a good base to it between the engine that it runs on and the classic Call of Duty feel. It's just so hard to beat. Things like a new, well thought out map that encourages fun gunfights, transparency with gun changes, patches, hackers, anti-cheat. These things need to happen so this game can thrive and be as fun as possible. I just want to say thanks for being so patient. I know the videos have been kind of all over the place. Upload schedule's been kind of weird. That's just me trying to figure out what I'm doing next. I'm just winging this. I've been winging this. And that's how I have fun with this, because I'm not treating it like a job or a business, which on the financial side of things isn't as smart to do, but for my mental health and for the sake of having fun, that's what I like to do. I want to try new things. I want to make the best videos possible. I want you guys to have fun when you click on the channel. I want to have fun making the stuff, you know? At the end of the day, I just have to take accountability and say to myself, the game is only as fun as you make it, whether that be Warzone or the new games that we'll play on this channel. I just need to remember I'm here to entertain and I'm here to have fun with you guys. And that's the grand scheme of things. It's really that simple when you break it down. If you made it this far, listen, I really appreciate it. Thanks for letting me vent. I guess it's just a mini rant at this point, and channel update slash personal update slash Warzone update. I'm appreciative of where I'm at in life because of you guys. I'm excited to see where the channel goes, regardless of the game that we play. Also, whatever game that you're having fun with or you want to see me play, leave it down in the comments. I'd love to read all those. It'd be really interesting. I never plug my stuff, but twitch.tv/Rarezy. I'm live almost every day playing Warzone, playing other things. Come hang out and chill if you're free. That's about it. I don't know what I'm going to put over this. I've just been talking this entire time. There'll be some kind of gameplay, some old gameplay or something that I never posted, just playing in the background. So we're just going to let that play out. Take care. Stay rare. Later, guys.
Oh my God.